400 metres, they sent on their way from the 2400. And Bezart was slow to go. Bezart lost 5-6 lengths when the starter said go. Supreme leaders there, Your Worship. They're followed by Chillingham. On the inside of that is Caladar, Magical Dynasty, followed by Isolite. Seeking the Dream, getting a rails run and races about 6 lengths off the leader. Isolite is back, then third to last, then Solo Rush and Bezart's the trailer as they go past the 2000, about 8-9 lengths first to last. And it's Supreme Leader that takes them to the 1900. Your Worship is second and Chillingham is on the outside. Caladar is fourth. Then Magical Dynasty seeking the Dream as they swing on to the back stretch. That's about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. They're followed by Isolite and Bezart and Solo Rush. Supreme Leader takes them down the back stretch past the 1500 metre marker. Chillingham is racing back second with Your Worship. They're followed by Caladar. And then Magical Dynasty seeking the Dream. That's with the purple sleeves, yellow cap near the rail. And racing about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. Isolite is on the outside. Bezart and Solo Rush the last two. Supreme Leader continues to lead it a length and a quarter as they move to the 1000 metre marker. Your Worship's at the rail. Chillingham is back third. Then Caladar. Followed by Magical Dynasty. Seeking the Dreams, racing about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader, back in that 6th position. Then Isolite, Solo Rush, and Bezart continues to trail. Move now towards the 800 metre marker, and that leader's in front by 2, Supreme Leader. Your Worship second, then Chillingham, followed by Caladar and Magical Dynasty. Seeking the Dream, still got about 7 or 8 lengths to make up. Then comes Solo Rush. Top of the lane they come, 500 metres to go. Supreme Leader still the leader. Caladar's back second. Your Worship's on the outside, then Magical Dynasty. Seeking the Dreams now being asked the questions, looking for running room. Chillingham's in trouble as they come to the 300 metre marker. Meanwhile, Your Worship has come clear. On the outside, Isolite seeking the Dream under a hard ride. Down the inside of that one is Caladar. But it's Your Worship over the last 100 from Magical Dynasty. And Your Worship's going on. Magical Dynasty's coming home powerfully now at Your Worship. Magical Dynasty will get up. Magical Dynasty from Your Worship and Seeking the Dream. So the winner is number 8, and that's Magical Dynasty. A mare by Dynasty, and this is her 18th run, and as a 7-year-old, she finally sheds her maiden ticket, does Magical Dynasty. Number 8 on the program shows R9.50. Second, Your Worship. Third place, Seeking the Dream. Fourth position goes to Isolite. Solo Rush further back in the run. They were followed by Caladar. So they were well stretched out in this 2,400 metre event. We'll go to the head-on. Then Bezart, who was slow to go. So as we look at the head-on, and Your Worship comes into the lead. This one here for Ian Sturgeon, Dennis Barge. The gelding by Overlord. 13th time at the track, and Your Worship skips away, but Magical Dynasty comes home well on the outside. Magical Dynasty, the mare by Dynasty, will get up in the shadow of the post to win it. And Magical Dynasty for Colin Scott beats home Your Worship for Dennis Bosch in a close call. That's the running of the 5th until the running of race number 6. Back to the studio.
Great idea by MJ Ondal, timing it to perfection on this 7-year-old daughter of Dynasty for Mr. Martin, I'm told. And we'll try and get his pronunciation of his name, Mr. Velswig. Mr. Velswig. Martin, well done to you, and bred by D. Cohen and Sons. And, of course, trainer Colin Scott, not the biggest string in town, but he can certainly churn out the winners. And he's done it here for Mr. Martin. Well done, Col.
Yeah, well done to Martin and his brother Pat. You know, this filly only came in as a 5-year-old from a riding school. His brother actually bred the horse or was involved in the breeding. And, you know, I just think, well, hats off to Martin. He's very passionate about this horse, and I'm so pleased it's one for him. You know, I think, look, she stays all day. And just well done to him. He deserved it.
Well, chat to him about, you know, judging the pace, etc. And yeah, he's judged it beautifully.
I think so, yes. Listen, with all due respect, I don't think the strongest of fields. But, I think there'll be another 1 or 2 in the tank over proper grounds. There haven't really been fillies races beyond 2,000. And she stays all day. So, but well done to Martin. I'm sure he's going to be very excited. And well done to him.
Cole, before you leave, I mentioned you're not the biggest string in town. Your boot, Handsome Boy, he supports you in a big way. But things are going well. Your horses are looking good.
Yeah, Dees, we had a fantastic month last month. This month's been a bit quiet, but at least we've kicked off the season now. But a small string, we'll be busy cutting down, and we've got to make do with what we got. But we keep things going. Robbie loves the game, and we have fun.
You don't want to rush them. You got some nice young horses back home?
We got a couple, not too many. We're in the market to have a look. Unfortunately, we weren't in a position to buy at the sales now, but there's still a ready-to-run sale come up, and we'll go and look on the farms, maybe lease a few. But we'll keep going.
You'll never know, Handsome Boy. Maybe lurking in behind the sales. Where they ring around. I always see him lurking there.
Yeah, no, that could happen. He's unfortunately he stopped drinking. So if he was having a few pots, I'll guarantee he'll buy a few. But he's sober now. We got problems.
Oh, well done, Cole. Well done.
Thanks.
Lovely. Come to him. What has happened to Handsome Boy? He's giving up the booze. He's giving up the booze. If he give up the booze, he can't fire anymore, eh?
No, the boy can still fire. Trust me, he's still having a great time. I chatted to him this morning, and although Colony is not going up, Rob said he's certainly going to pop into the sales tomorrow. Certainly sounds like there's quite a bit of value at the sale. The prices don't seem to be too high.
Yes.
And it sounds like you can get a couple of decent horses at the right prices. So it'll be nice if Rob does pop in there tomorrow and strengthen our string a little bit. Like Colin said, we don't have that many young horses, but and we obviously, a couple of the older horses has to go now. But I'm sure we'll replace them as time goes on. And like normal, Colin doesn't come to races with many runners. We don't have that many horses, but inevitably they always earn a check or win. So, it's great. Nice to kick off the season for him too. And I think we've got some horses that will be competitive with the big guns out of town.
You judged this to perfection. Well done, well played. It's all about pace in these staying races, and you got this one spot on.
Yeah, we always thought, I wasn't surprised that she could win this type of race, because she always gets onto the scene a bit late in the 10 furlong races, and we went quite a nice pace earlier on. It's just if they crawl earlier on that you got to start making decisions. But it was a bit of a testing race, so it was nice. I think that's where stamina kicked in, and that's where she won the race.
Anything else from your side later on?
No, that's me for the day. Thanks, Dees.
Well, enjoy the drive back home.
Cheers, mate.
Well done. MJ Odendaal with number 8, Magical Dynasty. And if you caught this quartet, no doubt about it, this will be a good dividend. 8, 2, 7 and 9, your provisional results, race number 5.